more damage now. Edgemaster does feel good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we've been doing really good because we got vampires both times. If we had like spiders on that map, we just wanted to secret like everything.
Yeah, it's all insane. Did you ever try either dropping Starlight? Like I was thinking about this. If you're playing Talbot's Will, you think Spirit Management could be fine without Starlight, and then you just add Edgemaster or some other multiplier?
Yeah, I don't run Starlight, so.
Oh. What is the aspect on your ring? Oh, I think you said it, but I missed it.
It's elements, just for the snapshot. And then I have Stormclaw on the gloves currently, and Retaliation on the amulet.
I see.
Mostly because I was trying to optimize for boss killing, so that's why I don't have Stormclaw on the amulet. Stormclaw is great for the mobs, but not so great for the bosses.
Yeah, so Retaliation? I'm not too familiar with the mechanics. Does this one double dip as well? It only buffs the core skill, right?
Yeah. It's
Edgemaster and will also, but okay, you don't always have Edgemaster full up.
I could try.
Like pretty close to each other.
I could try Edgemaster. That'd be interesting. On the amulet. That'd be a good idea.
I mean, yeah, I think right now the damage. I don't know if you have a second amulet. Like you don't have to like override. I don't know what you have.
Not. I only have one really great amulet. Unless I could go companions with a single weapon, or single one-handed weapon, and then I've got a second amulet.
What I'm thinking about is like I think Stormclaw and amulet, and you could even switch it, right? Like you could play because I think Stormclaw and the amulet will yield the highest like splash monster damage.
Oh yeah.
Monster damage.
Absolutely.
Because with two barbs, it's probably like the best to have the lightning one on the amulet.
I was clearing the mobs so fast, but Stormclaw is fantastic for mobs. But my issue wasn't the mobs; it was the bosses at the end. So it's like, okay, maybe Retaliation on the amulet is better for the bosses. Maybe, I don't know. But it could be Edgemaster.
That's where it comes in. That's where it comes in for me. Like you just then like switch out Stormclaw on the bosses. Like you play Stormclaw like until the that's at least what I'm thinking. Like you play it until the boss, and then you can switch on the boss.
Yeah, true. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, you basically need like everything twice because you need to switch mid-run. So you getting the items can sometimes be difficult. Like I'm also struggling. Like it doesn't seem there's not so many druids, so almost nobody is even trading these kind of items because nobody is finding them because people are not playing druid.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I mean, there's a lot of options here. I could do accelerating.
But yeah, and that's what makes it so cool. Like crazy amounts of options. Yeah, and accelerating is also one you can snapshot, even though you're probably running out of slots on Druid. Like on Barb, it's so crazy because you have two two-hander weapons.
Yeah.
So you can snapshot like both things if you want, like accelerating and elements, and then you can still snapshot the amulet with vigorous. But yeah, that doesn't work on Druid, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm often not high on Spirit. When it's really for me, it's all about the boss battle, not the mobs. So I'm just trying to figure out like what's the best thing for the mobs, for the final bosses, because I can get through the mobs pretty reliably. So it's just really what's the best option for the bosses.
Yeah, I mean, there's like more than 50% of the total runtime in the end with like how long it takes on the bosses. So that's like for solo, that's 100% the best path. But focusing on the group play, I think the barbs do the most damage on the boss, and you do the most damage in the run.
So we should leave the trash for Elon, and then only hit when they're dead.
Yeah, focus. Like I think like from what I've observed in my experience with playing with the ball lightning sword, that yields the best results because the shred druid like works very similar, right? So we focus, I think, on the damage reduction, like kill those really fast. And then we wait a second, like we focus on buffing Elon when he's doing his rotation, like when he starts attacking, when the pull is happening. We walk rise, not both at the same time, ideally. And yeah, then we finish the packs if needed. I think that will be a great synergy we could try.
All right, I'll try to go and
Okay, you guys.
go in with that anticipation, which will enable petrified 20% more. See if this might help. Yeah.
Okay. I don't, are you guys still respecing or ready to go?
All ready to go?
Ready?
Timmy?
Yep, ready.
Ready to rumble. All right. I think he's talking about this stream.
You want to play the Inside Out map?
No, thank you. Yeah, we've basically, Elon, we've been trying to come up with a name for a map to recognize instantly what it is, but it's very difficult sometimes. This is the map where you are sometimes indoors and sometimes outdoors. This is the woods. It's good.
All right.
Yeah, let's get going. Lots of lunatics. We can make our first turn. There is a push resistance right in the middle. Got him. We can keep going. Another one. Very empty. Okay, we can all probably get them on this on the crossing here. There's a 3 resistance boost. Nice, they're all dead. Oh, there's one in the back still. Okay, I'm gonna kill him without him flying. Nothing again. Oh, this is a very nice one.
Oh.
Good, both of you. I think there was some. I don't know what it was actually. I didn't see it.
I think it was an explosion, but because there was the chilling wind, we couldn't see it.
All right, I'm gonna turn off the numbers.
Yeah, that helps too. Lots of ground effects act on top of each other. At one point I might try to play without Doombringer. I just go full damage. It's always the way.
Wait, I think you could, Rob, because my Doombringer will still bring DR. You just will have less health.
I guess. We'll see. I might try. And Darius is definitely the best.
Yeah, actually, without Endarials, it's hopeless.
People are asking why you're not playing Shaco here.
Yeah. Shaco is
Basically-
not that helpful for a druid.
Yeah, I think the companion ranks would be very nice, but like, you can't give up your poison. Especially, I think in your build you're playing without the poison trigger right now. Yes?
Currently, yeah. I might need
Do
to
you
add
wanna
that.
later try? Yeah, you want to try a run like the next run or the one after, like just
Yeah.
one with poison trigger?
Sure.
I just want to like see the damage potential. I know it might be, or it will be a lot more risky for.
Yeah, I'm gonna die like a lot more.
I just want to see once like there's a
Sure.
big pool and then a buff with Warcry and then you just poison them, shred in, and they all dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Look at this pool. They literally just lose half their life in like one hit. Poison.
Well,
There's a lot of poison exposures now.
ah!
There was so many. They're like infecting each other and then all of them explode. I actually don't think any druid build runs a Shaco. There's just better options.
Yeah. For high AOZ, Shaco's hopeless.
You're basically going like the life steal on the Endariel helps you as well. Like you're basically going from half life to full life, back to 20% life, back to full life all the time.
Yep.
It's dancing in these fighters. Damage intake is just so insane.
Yeah, and you can stay werewolf form, which is a big deal.
Oh yeah. I didn't even think about that. True. So that's gonna keep your armor up.
Yeah. The issue with is every time you turn human, there's a chance of dying.
Basically like back to like less than 10k armor in human.
Yeah.
Uni-human form.
Yes.
What's the elixir you're using? Because I saw a lot of people either use armor or some of them use the new brew that gives you 15% life and 15% lucky hit.
Yeah, I'm using Gillian's.
Billions, yeah, that one. I was missing the name.
Gillian's is...
Drunken Druid.
It makes a big difference for Andariels, since it's lucky hit proc.
It's actually crazy. You're getting armor cap with Talbots and without armor potion?
In werewolf.
In werewolf. Wow, that's still... You gotta have like almost... Like really, like almost perfect armor rolls for that. Because I tried that in mine and I'm getting like to like 13.5 or something. That's not enough.
Oh no, I've got great... My chest is perfect armor roll, and my amulet is a double armor.
Yeah, I got the amulet, luckily, but I'm missing the chest. Like my chest, I think it has a decent armor like percent roll, but it's only like 860 item power, and on a chest it actually really matters a lot. I'm just a couple armor points shy. I really gotta get a new chest, but I've been like struggling getting like a very good chest piece. And
That's-
it's really hard to come by.
Super hard. It took me ages to get this chest piece.
I have like, I cannot link it here. This is the one I use currently on my barb, and I'm actually considering like just rolling this, put shepherds on it, and display it on my druid. It's not ideal because it doesn't have poison, but I think it's still pretty good. And if I don't find one in the next days, I might do that. How do you feel about having like ranged? Do you have any distant damage reduction
No,
at all? Okay.
I find that to be not useful, but I could be wrong. Ah,
Yeah. No, I think good map, guys. Let's go.
yeah, it's for a snapshot. I'll be right. I'll be in a moment.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. This is. You just gotta be really careful. It's spiders, guys. Okay. Let's play super aggressive. It is what it is. If we die, no hard feelings. Cause there might be ballista.
Oh, yeah.
Shooting us. Whenever I play with Mikula, this is also our dream map, but then it lacks Ballswalk, and then there's a ballista. Just snipes you off screen, nothing you can do. Oh, there is one here. It's even damage resistance. Oh, it flew somewhere. Where did it go? Oh, it's down here. I think your microphone is not working right now. It's good, it's good. Keep doing this. Okay. You can move. I'll be finishing these, or I'm pulling them with me. Or you pulling them. Need to be so careful because there's two ballistas in the back. I want to finish these fights. Okay, the pack's coming from the back. Just make sure if you can to kill the DR. And occasionally maybe buff us with your walkway as well. All come in the shredder.
Basically just going ahead and killing all the foes for you guys.
It's also good, like you have a longer duration walk by now for buffs. You in from the back? Very nice. Let's keep moving aggressively. And basically keep moving forward. Those packs, they will all die. Or come. We'll make sure that we don't miss any. And make it big for... I'm gonna take it. Okay. We might one-shot all these now. Is there any explosions? I'm staying in. I'm staying in. We're hitting for 50. And it's quickly. Okay, you guys can go already. I'll finish all this. Nice. Look at the timer. Let's go. A protection for the boss, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's too greedy. I'm gonna get sniped. I do engage maybe a few more from the head in you if you want. Need more. The back will come. I have them found. I'm gonna run to this perfection shrine. Should we all run? Did you guys take it yet?
Nope.
So I'm gonna run there. Because it helps me a lot. Because it also gives me movement speed, which gives me more attack speed, which gives me a bigger snapshot. Can you engage the last one, Timmy? He just flew. He's not coming, he's flying. Okay, I have 10 seconds of perfection and then full focus. Position.
Yeah.
See, there's one for the for the bot for later. Just a second. Just focus whatever. Just forget it. Okay, I do have more ground. The explosive guy is the best. Yet. might still have to dodge it, because sometimes the timer only happens, or only finishes at the end.
Alright.
I think that was
Another,
15. That's pretty
yeah,
good.
6 minutes again. That's really good.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's super fun to play. And this is probably the map you're looking for solo pretty much as well, Elon, right? Like this. Red
Yeah.
Spider, big pool. You know, the bosses weren't too great, but I think they were kind of okay. Bob, the Necro, and the Sword. Yeah, Sword is always bad. Oh yeah, clear. Oh yeah. You guys want to do more 25s? Or just a couple, we can just see how it feels on a 24, like just a couple speed runs.
Sure?
Yeah, for whatever.
Yeah.
At 24, we can just play every map and just like blast the packs. Let's see, let's do a few runs, let's see how it feels. It's always fun like that. Get a few keys. That is basically, for me, also the fastest way. Level glyphs. But yeah, I felt this strategy was working really well. Like, there was a lot of pulling.
Yeah,
So the cooldown,
I could go crazy with the pulling with the one-hander and get an additional 20% to, like, say, 28-second cooldown on full Petrify.
yeah, if you want to try. I mean, this was already like a lot of pulling. But the more, the better.
Yeah. My damage will go a lot lower though if I get the one-hander.
Eh, up to you. I mean, maybe stay with 2 and
Yeah,
whatever you want.
I'm easy.
It's just like see a few 24s, like ever lose damage. Maybe I give it a go with a few Edge Master rounds, no Doombringer.
Maybe you should go on your druid too, or I'll we do something.
Actually might. We'll see. Let's do a few like this and then... it's gonna be like really hard on the boss though. Like the boss will... and you'll kill it, but it's gonna take some time if you're like alone. I feel like... I mean, my druid is not really doing much on the boss right now. And like druid in general isn't doing much, and then I have like... mid gear, let's say.
Mhm.
All stats. Okay, we can just play any map anyway.
Arsonist, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna be careful with these. Now let's make a bit cool here. Soup. Okay. But this is just like a delivery. I just smash it, you deliver.
Man, it's so much easier on 24.
The difference is night and day. It's like 4 times the hell is crazy. You can see some shred one shots as well. Somebody order some monsters.
Wow.
This is so good. Yeah, I think this will. Okay.
Oh
I
yes.
don't think we need to fish here.
Yeah. Oh okay. Okay.
Unless you guys want, like, I'm looking for anything.
So I already went out.
Okay, yeah, then let's go.
Reflex.
Yeah. Oh, bad map, go back. Oh yeah, 24 feels so good. Like, those. Would it be like 4 minutes per upgrade or something? 110k XP. Probably even less. It's gonna be almost 2 million exclusive XP per hour, which is
Wow.
thanks for the support, man.
I was looking at some of the comments saying that a lot of countries have poor latency, and but Starlink will fix that.
This is exactly my problem. Like I told you the other day, is that I just can't get not even only latency, but also like getting good upload.
Sure.
It's like on the countryside in Germany. Like if you live in like a big city like Frankfurt or Berlin or something, yeah, it's fine. Even though some parts of Berlin are pretty bad as well. But yeah, especially on the countryside, I live in like a rather small village, and there's no fiber connection available.
Yeah, Starlink really is capable of. Well, I mean, you can say like what the physics limit of Starlink is. At least it wasn't me this time.
I got stunned from domination.
So Starlink, it's at 550 kilometers, so with a little bit of slant distance. So you've got speed of light's 300 kilometers per millisecond. So you've got, for the packet to go up, down, it's 8 milliseconds of light speed time, and then everything else is compressible.
So that would be like the ping to the Starlink server, basically, right? And then it still has to, I mean, for gaming, it has to go to the, whatever the provider of the game is, like in this case, to like Blizzard's server.
Yeah, exactly. But now, if you like say like you can't do better than 8 milliseconds from a 550 kilometer orbit. But it is possible technically. If you
Sorry, what did you say to me?
We're in the game.
Oh, okay.
I can exit though.
I was just here in case you wanted to end the stream. I was going to do that for you.
No, we can-
I can
Oh,
step
okay.
out if that's all right.
Yeah, I think it's probably okay for a bit longer. Oh.
Let's go. Yeah, I also was late. But yeah, that will be. Yeah, I think my order will arrive like sometime next week. I actually don't know what's gonna happen because like there's some protests like scheduled here in Germany.
Oh,
Which week
good grief.
that's gonna go. Crazy fire. Yeah, but that's what I like about the Diablo 12 Z. It's like fast-paced enough that especially like if we die like early, like I died last run or stuff, it just doesn't really like matter too much. Like, you just go again and it's chill.
Yeah.
But that being said, I hope future endgame in Diablo 4 has like, I don't know, at least like, you know, if you're 3 players in a group, you should have probably like 3 lives or something, right?
Yeah.
'Cause you're alone, you have 1 life, and then that would be cooler. Or maybe they can do something like in the previous game in Diablo 3, like you just lost 30 seconds time whenever you died.
Okay.
So the run is not fully over, like you just like get a penalty basically,
Sure.
like deducted 30 seconds minus. And that would feel a lot less frustrating, especially to like newer players to this end game.
Yeah, I agree.
You get like kind of used to it if you do it a lot, but it just feels really bad if you're like at 90% and then this happens to you.
True.
Or you just, you know, the bloodseekers spawn, you see it the first time and you don't know what's happening and they just one-shot you. Yeah, I'm using pilots as well, with full DPS. I think all of us kind of are. I mean, if we would go like super consistency, I think we would go, especially for 24s, we would go less damage and more toughness. Come on. We go hard. Oh, get over here, boys. But these guys can also be so dangerous when they charge up their strike. Poison.
Nope.
I think that was the poison. Oh good, we all did one. Everybody died in one run.
I feel like we were doing better on 25s than 20.
Maybe we should go back.
Sure. I think
Let's
actually,
go back.
in terms of the time, I think it actually might be. 25s might actually be, even though it's much more difficult, provided we don't die. We're doing the 25s in 7 minutes or something like that.
7 minutes.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I think on average it's going to be like 10 minutes because we leave a few maps, right?
Yeah.
And play a few maps and stuff.
But the return on time might not be too bad actually for 25.
Yeah, true. But I think if it's really just about the pure glyph leveling experience, like you just focus on consistency, like you go less damage than we are right now, and you go consistent on 24s without dying. That is at least what I felt was the most effective to do. Because if you die at the Bloodseeker, it's like the entire run is lost in terms of XP. This is like very nice. I kind of think like these. For me, this would be like the A-tier map. It's not fully open, but it's also not super narrow. I also play these in solo these days. Both the caves, the ice cave and this desert cave. Those both feel okay to me. Obviously, like, it does not compete with the cathedral. But I'm not considering this a hard push into T25 anymore. Look at this. I'm like seriously doubting we're on 25 like last time, but it is 25.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. Like that pack, I think you shredded once and it lost like 50% XP.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of trash monsters, but still. So nice. I don't think any other class in the game can do this. It's just so good.
Yeah, it's very satisfying.
I mean, look at this. And you don't even see it. It's like 3 screens away from you. You're still being pulled in the back. I mean, the sword is it's decent as well with the raiment of the infinite pull, but it's not even close to anything like this. This is just like 4 screen pull range or something. I think there is some. I'm never sure if it's like your poison. Yeah, I got it. Oh, what? You're still pulling them. Where we are. Okay, I'm gonna like count these. Yeah, we do have a bunch of these. Yeah, I think I need to change my playstyle on Druid as well. Like, this is just pull it forward, boys. All the barbs can't keep up with the Druid. Look at this. There's like 10 cavalry.
Uh-oh, it's frozen.
I killed like 6 of them. There's a fire guy. It almost got me. I don't have any help. I think because they're playing so I think we like will at least arms.
Mm.
Oh, that was really good. We
Yeah.
have another like 6 minutes for the boss.
Good timing.
Yeah, I had a similar issue. I think but the playstyle was perfect, and this is exactly like, or no other way to make that much time. Me to play this aggressive.
Well,
Oceans, they always like spawn in the back way.
by the way, there's 130,000 people watching the stream.
Wow, that's cool. And this is not on your main account, right? Like,
No.
how does the discoverability work like for this account? Like, I mean, I thought it had like a lot of followers, but like, I guess it's just like
I think,
going like more viral. But
yeah, word just gets around, I guess.
like you mentioned the other day, lots of potential for content creators as well too.
Yeah. Like I said, it's any advertising that's in the replies. So if you were to post a stream, any advertising that's in the replies, you get all the creators get all the advertising revenue. So sometimes that can be quite a lot.
Great, and then if you're adding tipping,
Yeah.
it's
Definitely adding tipping, and then there's like also, like I said, you can just choose to have subscriber where it's a paid subscriber, where somebody pays I don't know, €1 a month or something, and
it's like customizable. How much?
yeah, you can choose how much. But it's like, I think one of the perks is like you can restrict the chat or some of the chats to be just subscribers. So then, the advantage is that somebody subscribing, then they get to chat,
I'm still in awe. Like that spider just got one shot at the very start. Like, I wanted to attack it and it was already gone. There's a lot of things here. We have like a very big apple condor.
Okay, careful, exactly. I'll just go ahead. I'll just use it to move forward.
Baited pilot.
Use it to collect monsters.
Yeah, it actually works good like that for that. But still, it's like, see, pilot, a good thing, and then you click it. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
exactly. Content needs to scale better.
Yeah, definitely. To be fair, it is. Like either they are like overpowered or they are not relevant. Actually, most of the time, so it's really hard to try to like that. So vice versa. Dead end, down right. Looks down there. Let's go into explosion route. noises. Now I can't wait, man, for the starting to arrive to test all this stuff.
Yeah. I'd be curious to hear what your experience was like, because we can definitely improve the latency by adding more ground stations and fixing the ground path and the routing. So that's like it's
Without like
yeah.
properly install it on my roof as well.
Oh, it's easy. It's actually like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I ordered like one of the mounts as well.
Yeah, you can actually be operational with Starlink in 5 minutes.
Hey, one thing I didn't immediately know that RC doesn't have like Wi-Fi connection, so I got the Ethernet adapter as well.
Yeah, that'll help a little bit with latency. Because Wi-Fi latency adds a little bit.
Yeah, and I wanted to like obviously have the optimal gamer experience, and that's definitely using Ethernet.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we got the boss. Where does it spawn? Okay, it's on us, a bit in the back. Guys, 2.5 minutes. Such a fast boss spawn. 4 minutes, 4:30 boss spawn. Didn't have fast wave. If you get lucky and get fast wave on the boss, and they stay together, I think I killed them with Mercura in 30 seconds once with fast wave. This is like super good to keeping them together.
Yeah.
Could have jinxed it. Asian on sword.